Giants have always fascinated and perplexed people. Going all the way back to David and Goliath, stories of super tall men have lived in fables, myths, and legends. Today, however, we know, based upon the NBA alone, tall people exist and come from all walks of life. For some reason, men get the spotlight more than women. Let's redirect some of the attention. I'm Mike with Liz 25, and here are the 25 tallest women who ever lived. Heather Green. While she's not the tallest woman in the world, as she claims to be, Heather Green still measures in at 6 feet 5 inches. That's 1.9 meters. And yes, that's after she loses the high heels.
24.
Maria Alexandrovna Stepanova. Maria Alexandrovna Stepanova is a famous women's basketball player measuring in at 6 foot 8 inches, 2.03 meters. In the US, she played for the Phoenix Mercury in the WNBA.
23.
Elizabeth Liz Cabbage. Australian basketball player Liz Cabbage is also 6 foot 8 and plays for the Dallas Wings in the WNBA.
22.
Mali Duongdi. Measuring in at 6 foot 9, 205 centimeters, Mali Duongdi was recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records as the tallest woman in the world. Sadly, she passed away at the age of 24 from chronic health problems.
21.
Lindsay K Hayward. A professional actress and wrestler, Lindsay K Hayward is 6 foot 8 and received a Guinness World Record for the tallest woman in a leading role.
20.
Brittney Griner. Playing for the Phoenix Mercury as their center, Brittney Griner is 6 foot 8 inches tall.
19.
Rita Besa. Formerly living in Zimbabwe but having moved to the United States, Rita Besa is 6 foot 8 inches tall.
18.
Lindsey Corinne Taylor. Lindsey Corinne Taylor is a former longtime professional basketball player, playing for several teams in the WNBA, including the Houston Comets, Phoenix Mercury, Seattle Storm, and the Washington Mystics. She is 6 foot 8.
17.
Gatica Srivastava. A former Indian basketball player, Gatica Srivastava measures in at 6 foot 11 inches tall.
16.
Caroline Wels. At 6 foot 9, Caroline Wels is one of the tallest women in Germany.
15.
Orianna Semyonova. Measuring in at 7 feet tall, Orianna Semyonova was a former Soviet basketball player and was the leading women's player of her time during the 1980s.
14.
Zainab Bibi. Zainab Bibi sought out asylum status in Britain because she feared for her life in her homeland of Pakistan, as she felt that her height had made her a target. She measured in at 7 foot 2. Sadly, she passed away in 2018.
13.
Maria Fasnauer. Born in 1879 in Tyrol, Austria, Maria Fasnauer grew to be 7 feet 4 inches tall, although many believe her height was embellished or inaccurately measured. She became something of a fairground attraction at the time, but died in 1917.
12.
Malgorzata Didek. Malgorzata Didek, or Margot, was a WNBA professional basketball player, playing for several teams, including the Utah Stars and the Connecticut Sun. She was 7 foot 2, and unfortunately passed away at the age of 37.
11.
Karolina Raskin. Karolina Raskin, from a small mining village in Mexico, was said to be 7 foot 5. Of course, this is difficult to verify as she lived back in 1944.
10.
Dolores Pollard. Born in 1946, Dolores Pollard grew to be 7 foot 5, but everyone said she was 8 foot 1. Considered the tallest woman in the world back then, she went around in a sideshow. She passed away in 1971 after surgery complications.
9.
Ella Ewing. Born in 1872 in Missouri, Ella Ewing was the tallest woman in the United States during her lifetime. She grew to be 7 feet 4.5 inches tall and made most of her money traveling in the circus.
8.
Trencha Kiever. If the stories about her are true, Trencha Kiever is the tallest woman ever recorded in history. She was said to be 8 feet 4 inches tall, and in order to get money, her parents put her in carnivals. She tragically died of cancer at the young age of 17. Since she lived back in the 17th century, it's probably best to take her height with a grain of salt.
7.
Sun Fang. Sun Fang is currently the tallest woman in China at 7'3". She's often mistaken for Yao Defen, another tall woman who recently passed away.
6.
Wasiliki Kalianji. Born in Greece in 1882, Wasiliki Kalianji grew to be 7 foot 6.5 inches tall. While no photographs of her exist, she's said to have eyes the size of hen's eggs, with hands and feet of enormous dimensions. She was able to fend off circus entertainers, but instead grabbed the attention of the Guinness Book of World Records.
5.
Sandi Allen. Sandi Allen was born in 1955 and grew to be 7 foot 5.5 inches tall. She mostly performed in the circus, but was also an actress. During her lifetime, she was considered the tallest woman in the world by the Guinness Book of World Records.
4.
Yao Defen. For some time, Yao Defen claimed to be the tallest woman in the world, but the Guinness Book refuted her claims, pointing instead to Sandi Allen. Defen grew to 7 feet 8 inches tall and officially became the tallest woman in the world in 2011, but tragically passed away a year later.
3.
Jane Bunford. Jane Bunford was 7 feet 11 inches tall, but there are no known photographs of her. She lived in England and was listed as the tallest woman in the world in the Guinness Book all the way up to 2001. They only showed a copy of her birth certificate and a picture of her skeleton.
2.
Anna Hanning Bates. Anna Hanning Bates was born in 1846 in Canada. She grew to be 7 feet 5.5 inches tall and traveled around in a circus. She married a very tall man, and they had 2 children together.
1.
Zhang Jin Lian. Zhang Jin Lian is the tallest woman to ever be recorded in medical history, reaching up to 8 feet 1.75 inches in height. She was born in 1964 and lived until 1982. So, who's the tallest woman you know? Let us know in the comments below, or tweet your answer to us at list25.
Enjoying our lists? Be sure to click that subscribe button on the bottom right and the notification bell so you don't miss out on new ones every Monday through Friday. Share them with friends and help us consistently conciliate curiosity. And if you want even more lists, check out these videos here or just head to our website at list25.com.